Hey guys, welcome to our channel. In this one, I'm showing you how to use Zapier filters to automate lead filtering. So first, let's set up the initial entry point for your raw data pipelines. So create a new Zap inside your editor workspace, tap Create, Zaps, and then set your trigger app in your primary lead capture source. For example, like Facebook, lead ads, or something else. So for example, I'll just go ahead and choose Facebook. Facebook leads ads, there you go, this one. After that, guys, you can choose an event, which is going to be action. Press on this. Okay, and in the event, you just choose what you want to do. In our case, it's going to be new lead. Okay, and also don't forget to authenticate your account connection and run a quick test pass to fetch sample data. So if you want to log in, press here. This new window will appear. Yes, continue. And then, of course, in here, make sure to, of course, log in into your account. And then you can just inject the automated filtering matrix right before your data streams into your core sales database. So after that, go and click on the plus, or just use the action right here. And in here, you can just select the native utility app called Filter by Zapier. Go to Apps, and then just type in Filter. There you go. This is the native app by Zapier. All right, and now we can set it up. And in here, you can just choose the event parameter, explicitly labeled only continue if, right here, and choose the field. And now you choose what you want to do here. And then you can just build your custom routing rules inside the condition rows. So in the condition, you choose which one you want, contains or after, before, let's say after. Don't forget this field as well. You need to complete this step. And then select your target data fields like email, set the condition selector menu to text, does not contain, and type out a target string like gmail.com. And also you can chain multiple and or logic strings right here to filter out leads based on company size metrics, budget markets, and geographic locations. And then just don't forget, run a final validation check to confirm your parameters are logged in. And that is it. Now you have your data blocks and they are permanently dropped into your workspace. That is it, guys. Enjoy and like and subscribe.